Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Nakuambia kinaumana. As now, Raila Amolo Odinga is coming out to make a sudden U-turn. And you will not believe this, that now Raila Odinga is coming out to tell Kenyans. Just a few minutes ago, amekuwa na press briefing. And now he's coming out to say that we cannot live in a country where the members of parliament should be seriously intervening on behalf of Kenyans towards the national or government projects. But on the other side, you see them when William Ruto is launching roads, it is these members of parliament who are contractors. The question that now Raila Odinga is coming up with, if a president maybe is going to Kiambu, Siaya, Mombasa, Machakos, Kakamega to launch roads, it is the same these members of parliament who are being given those tenders, and they are owning companies where they are using to construct those roads. I'm asking myself, if now Raila Odinga is coming out to say such kind of statement, what happened when they knew very well that these members has failed, William Ruto himself has failed? Why were they rescuing William Ruto? Because already MPs were failed, now William Ruto himself have failed. I want you to listen to Raila Amolo Odinga. Then we continue. But before we do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel. Because sometimes you watch the video and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, ensure you like the video. Let us watch Raila Odinga.
Stand-off issues are necessary. I'm just asked the members of National Assembly to be more patriotic and to move away from functions which are not theirs. It is very clear. It's so clear that, I feel very frustrated because I was involved in the drafting of this constitution. And we know exactly how this constitution is supposed to work. But it's the greed of members of parliament. Members of parliament want to be constructing roads. Members of parliament want to be constructing health centers. They want to be contractors themselves. Who is going to oversight the government? If the oversighter himself is the implementer. It does not happen anywhere in the world. I want Kenya to understand exactly what the Constitution provides and who is really at fault here. I'm basically trying to create some clarity on this issue because there's some kind of cloud. People don't understand really the bone of contention between the Senate and the National Assembly. And you can also see that, on the other hand, the county government are being blamed, the governors, for lack of development, that they're not doing anything. The development which is available is only done by members of parliament. See members of parliament constructing roads, members of parliament constructing health centers, schools and so on. Because the funds which are supposed to go to the counties for those purposes are being held by the national government in what they call National Government Constituency Fund. And even this road levy fund is going to members of parliament. And this is not the work of MPs, this is the work of counties. Today, the bulk of the revenue that goes to counties goes for purely recurrent expenditure. Nearly 70% of the revenue going to counties is only for recurrent expenditure, paying salaries to workers and so on. Only 30% remain for development, which is very inadequate indeed. But because the bulk of which will be going there is going into these other funds, which are under control of members of parliament. So if that were to change, then the equation will change. Nearly 50% of revenue going to the counties would be for development projects. And the counties are the ones which are actually best suited to do the development. And then you've got the county assemblies to oversight. Members of parliament are supposed to oversight the national government. See, they're supposed to represent their constituents. Two, they're supposed to legislate. And three, they're supposed to oversight the government. But they themselves are now being involved in the execution of projects at the constituency level. For the very little work being done in the National Assembly. The Assembly is most of the times empty. There are no debates taking place in that parliament the way it used to be when we were members of parliament those days. Parliament is no longer doing its work as a National Assembly. This is why we are really calling them to account.
So I'm just waiting how these members of parliament allied to William Ruto, they are going to come out to respond to Raila Odinga. Guess what they are going to say? That Raila Odinga should shut up his mouth. Kwa sababu William Ruto anamsaidia kucampaign African Union Commission. Aenda concentrate huko. I've seen some individuals are even telling Raila Odinga, that we are tired with you. You said that you are going for this AU seat. Why are you coming back telling us that MPs, president, national government, Kenyans are saying they know they don't have opposition leadership. Because William Ruto squandered the opposition. William Ruto squandered the parliament. And so it's like Kenyans, we are on our own. So to Raila Odinga to come out to say that, it is confusing Kenyans. Because the same members of parliament, some of them are even close allies to Raila Odinga. Why should they sit down and say that coming today or starting today, let us ensure that MPs are going to do their oversight job. Let them do their oversight. Let them overcheck the national government. But again, when look at even our county's government are not having resources. Money has not been, has not been disbursed to the account. But these members of parliament, CDF iwezi kosa. So you find that 70 billion Kenya shillings is being spent towards this CDF thing. But our county governments cannot receive their money. On the same note, when William Ruto is coming out to launch these roads, it is these members of parliament who are constructing these roads. They are making money for getting their oversight job. So it is so saddening that Kenyans, we are having members of parliament who are so rebellious to Kenyans. They are so rebellious against their people. And rather, they are making money doing business supporting William Ruto's agenda and the interest of William Ruto. And they are interested. But your interest is not there. So when I was just listening to Raila Odinga, I asked myself, ni nini tumekosea Mungu? Because we are being confused. Pale akina Kalonzo wanasema yao, huku Raila aliambiwa asiongee kwa sababu anaenda EU. Huku tena amekuja anaongea. Huku, yani I'm telling you, even if this is how we are going to continue, we are having a country where leadership is so confused. They are totally confused. And I want to say, I cannot guarantee you that anything is going to change. It is just PR press briefing. Press briefing. That is where we are. And they will continue to do that again and again. Those whom we thought that they were going to squeeze William Ruto, they are now coming out to cry behind the scene. At we never expected this. For me, I felt bad, Kenyans. I felt bad. For Raila Odinga's members going to rescue William Ruto. Huyu mtu tulikuwa tunatuma nyumbani mapema. Hata kama ile ya 25 June ilikosa. Hakuenda nyumbani. Hii jamaa tulikuwa tunafinya naenda nyumbani. Because he has failed. But what Raila Odinga did, giving his members of parliament to William Ruto, that marks an end of any force, because William Ruto understands that he's going to be rescued. I'm feeling bad. Because sometimes I ask myself, if truly these members of parliament wanted to serve the people's interest, wange support William Ruto. Wangefanya kazi yao wamepewa na constitution. Hii kazi si William Ruto ndiye amewapea. And I want to ask you a simple question. Nimeona watu wakisema, ati if you are a member of parliament, lazima ufanye na William Ruto. Ndio maendeleo. Who told you? Ati ndio maendeleo iende. Do you know there is a member of parliament ajaye fanya kazi na Ruto? Ajaye enda to meeting Statehouse. Anafanya kazi yake mzuri. This notion yenye tunaambiwa ati lazima kuwe na William Ruto. Come on. Let us stop this. The other day nimeona MPs kutoka Nairobi County walienda kumit William Ruto Statehouse. Babu Owino hakuenda. Lakini si anafanya kazi Bakasi East. Nimemshinda kufanya kazi. I think sometimes we must be very sensible. It is not the must mean yende meet William Ruto kama mini elected member of parliament. I was not elected, or I will be elected to go and represent William Ruto or to go and meet William Ruto. That is not my job. My job is to make laws, legislate, and oversight the national government. That is it. But some individuals wamewekwa kwa hiyo kazi hawajui. Wanajuanga tu ati lazima ufanye kazi na president ndio maendeleo iende. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till you meet in another video.